Well, anyone who has played a sport here in the local area knows the competition can be quite intense. But tonight, we bring you the story of two area athletes that ended up being best of friends despite a close race.
It's considered one of the most challenging races in the sport of track. The 300-meter hurdles is grueling, and many hurdlers look to get an edge on their competition. However, in a recent meet, Bridgeport's Ali Vargas and Brady Nixon of Barnesville were involved in a tight race that was going down to the wire, and the finish was unexpected to say the least.
So we were running the 300 hurdles, and for the most of the time Brady was ahead of me up in the race, and just by a couple steps. And towards the last 20 meters around then, I noticed that she was falling behind.
Ali was next to me right in my lane. For the most part, we were neck and neck, and then came to like the last hurdle. I kind of just my body was just giving up. I was just tired, and I just kind of paused and froze for a second.
It would have been the perfect time for Ali to gain an advantage over her competition, but instead,
Ali sacrificed her time for me, and she was turned around. She's like, "Come on, you got this. We're almost there." And she's encouraging me, which really helped me finish.
You know, I didn't really give it much thought. I started telling her, "Come on, you got this, let's go." Because we only had one more hurdle left, and, you know, you always finish a race very strong. And, yeah, and we finished, and we told each other good job, and I was so proud that, you know, she was able to finish the race strong with me.
Usually track's a very supportive sport, but never, ever has anyone stopped mid-race and, again, sacrificed her time for me to help encourage me.
Ali says it was no big deal, but according to Brady, that bit of encouragement made all of the difference.
I'm thankful. I probably would have knocked over the last hurdle and wouldn't even have jumped it had she not said anything to me.
There's so many people who would be willing to do that for me as well. I know so many people who are so encouraging, especially around this area and the track community. What matters is being able to get along with each other and not having any hard feelings. So yes, I would encourage everyone to go and support your fellow opponents.
The entire exchange was captured by photographer Bob Passmore, and it made its rounds on social media. All in all, it was a great moment shared between two young athletes that it's the perfect example of sportsmanship and compassion. For 7 News, Dan Mayers working for you.
Dan, thanks.